Hello. I am here in Amsterdam, and I'm taking one of those Rick Steves tours, but I paused it so I can take a little video for you. So let me show you what I'm looking at. This is Dam Square of Amsterdam, and it's the kind of the main square of the city. Apparently, this is the one of 4 of the official royal residences of the King/Queen in Amsterdam. The new church, even though it's, I think, 600, I forget if it's 400 or 600 years old, but it's called the new church because there's an older church. And it's kind of boring inside, but it's impressive architecturally, but it's pretty plain. All the walls are painted and stuff, so don't see the original stone. A shopping mall, kind of like a, what do you call it? It's like a big store, department store, I guess a famous one. And lots of city going on around us. Very touristy area. You know, you got Madame Tussauds and a sex museum and all of the, lots of just stereotypical like little windmill tchotchkes and stuff, kind of the Netherlands. So looking forward to getting out of this particular area, but it's cool because there is real history here, and it's apparently this is all like used to be a riverbed, and it all had to be like dredged and water drained, and all of the buildings here, I guess they had to be, since it's very marshy land, we're right next to the ocean, and so they had to literally put entire tree trunks like 30 feet into the ground, like hundreds of them, to create stable bases to build all of these buildings. And so it was super difficult to build all of this. Engineering wise, just a nightmare, but it was worth it because this was such a wealthy area. This was, basically the trade hub of the world 400 years ago, kind of the birthplace of capitalism. You might know about like the, first stock exchanges were essentially here in Amsterdam. You probably know about the tulip trade and the bubble that it created and all that. But so this was the richest city on earth in its golden age about 400 years ago, and so it was worth it even to go through that kind of trouble draining and driving. I have no idea how they even got 30-foot tree trunks deep into the ground, but got enough money and workers, I guess you can do anything. And I told you about how they had to basically drive trees into the ground to make the ground stable because it was so marshy. Well, look at this. I don't know how well this is coming up on video, but it's like crazy how much this building is leaning. A lot of the buildings lean a bit here, and I guess that, literally like the ground would settle because it's full of water and the buildings would lean, but this one's kind of insane. That's pretty wild. This is some cool stuff. So this is called the Begijnhof, because it used to house the Begijns, which were basically women who chose to live unmarried, either because they were widows or because, devotion to God, and this was like a little women's community all devoted to God. They weren't nuns, but they were kind of similar. And in part of this, that's an old, here, let me just show you on the video. I'm not going to talk when I show you, just because we're supposed to be quiet in here and people are praying, but I'll show you and then I'll tell you. There's a small, as you saw, small Catholic church in there because the Catholics were repressed and were not allowed to openly worship for a while during the country's history, so they had small, very low-key churches. We're used to in Europe having pretty spectacular Catholic churches, but this one you wouldn't even know. And you see their painted out windows up there because they had to be hidden. This is the oldest house in Amsterdam, and it was from 1470 something. So that's pretty amazing, and it's made of wood, unlike all the others you see. Apparently, houses here all used to be made of wood, but then they switched over to building with brick because of the fire danger of having all these wooden houses packed close together. And this is really cool. Here's it says English Reformed Church, but that I don't believe is the original denomination. But this church was built in, believed to have been built in 1392, says that plaque. And yeah, in 1607 it was given to the English-speaking Presbyterians living in Amsterdam. But what's cool about this is apparently this was originally, I guess they're not 100% sure, but this was the denomination of the local Christians here in Amsterdam that would become the Pilgrims who left to America for religious freedom. And it's speculated that this could have been, very well could have been the church that they would have prayed in before they sailed off to the Americas, like the Pilgrims themselves. And so some of these plaques are paid for by, like, they say some kind of American church societies. What is it? To America, English Pilgrims. Bottom line is connected to American history, as you know, with the Pilgrims and stuff, but this is one of the, or perhaps, one of the churches that would have played a part in that story. So that's kind of cool, little slice of American history way off here in Amsterdam. It's fun. So very cool, historic little area. And now we continue. And check out the traffic situation. It's just everything, every street's lined with bike lanes, and you really have to be careful before you cross anywhere because there's bikes all over the place. You see over there, like every intersection is like, I really try to just wait until it turns green because jaywalking here is a lot more precarious if you're not used to what to look for. But it's awesome. Everything's flat and it's very densely populated, and so bikes are just a great way to get around, and boy, there's a lot of it. And now it is the next day, but I just wanted to show you the apartment that I'm staying at here in Rotterdam and the amazing view that we have. Let me turn the camera around so you can see it. Look at that. I mean, right on the water. Watching ships go by throughout the day. It's kind of fun every morning, or just throughout the day. You see different ships coming into dock or load or whatever, and see what kind of stuff they got. Sometimes you see, there's like a big old cruise yacht over there. So it's very nice, and the view is quite pleasant. Nice kitchen. The people that I'm staying with are all at school right now, so it's just me in the apartment, just getting some work done here, but very nice place to do it. Again, I'm in Rotterdam, which is probably 45 minutes from Amsterdam here in the Netherlands, and it is quite beautiful, I must say. And the apartment is great, and the people that I'm with, super nice. Yeah, I'm basically just here until the conference. Yesterday I was in Amsterdam, which you just saw in the video. This is, look at this. From the window of the room I'm staying in, you just wake up in the morning and boom, you see the water. That I feel would never get old. But anyway, that's my yesterday day in Amsterdam and little mini apartment tour. So yeah, hope all is well, and thank you for watching. I guess it's probably still just my parents watching, so love you, Mom and Dad, and make another one soon.